Hello, it's Minecraft Redstone. Back with another Minecraft video, and today we are back with a Minecraft calculator I have here. This did take a few days, but when you really think about it, it's not that hard. I will be doing an explanation video, but getting straight to the point, I will show you the calculator. So we've got addition and subtractions, and the subtraction supports negative numbers, and we could also save the values to the registers. Okay, so let's say, oh, by the way, this is a binary input, meaning that we have to input the numbers in binary, but it's really easy to just keep a decimal input, which is the way we regularly count. So this would be 7, so let's say 7 plus 14, as in 8, 4, and 2, plus 4, 2, and 1, is equal to 7. So 14 plus 7 equals 21. Yeah, this is the correct answer. Now, let's say we want to save this to the A registers. Give it a second to save, and then we can unflip all these levers. Our values will be reset, as you can quickly see right here. Yep. There you go. Values are reset. Now, once we load the input, there we go. Now you can see that the inputs are being loaded. And you see that it should load. Yep, it did. 21. Now we can add another number. Let's say 15. All of these levers flip down to be 15. So 21 plus 15 is equal to 36. Of course, that is the correct answer. And once this light is off, it means that you can't save the sum because I don't want any overflowing data. And just a little stop. So actually, I'll keep that on. Now, let's say I want to do 21, which is on the top row. I'm currently doing 21 plus 15. However, let's try 21 minus 15. This should give us an output of 6. So just give it a second. It does take a little while to calculate because I haven't used exactly the fastest mechanism, but it works, and it's not the biggest thing ever, at least. So we have here positive 6. That, of course, is the proper answer. But let's say we want to get a negative answer, just as an example. So let's see. Okay, it's reset down to 15 on subtract mode. So, and as you can tell, this is currently 0 minus 15. So 0 minus 15 is, of course, equal to negative 15. Let's say we want another example. Let's say we do 3, 2, and 1 minus 14. This, of course, should give us an answer of negative 11. So we've got our negative right here, and then we've got our 11 right here. This works perfectly fine, and the only thing I want to mention is because I had several problems with saving subtraction to the registers. I just completely disabled it. So if subtracting the sum cannot be saved, unfortunately, and because I just felt like I wanted the feature, I decided to add sin, which does nothing in subtract mode because subtract mode already requires sin. So what I'm gonna do is take this off of subtract mode, and of course this will be 3 plus 14 now. 3 plus 14, and now we've got 17. Of course, that's a proper answer. Now what sin does is just carry in, so carry in would cause this to just add 1, so 18. Well, that's really it for the calculator. I will most likely do a little, actually, I'll do the explanation right now. So right here is the I/O, or the inputs and outputs, of course. So here's a little selector. It just gives a one-tick pulse for the display. As you can tell, when I click the button, it shoots the block in and out. Anyway, and here we have the inputs where I've designed my own adder. These adders are actually pretty slow and they use pistons, but I do have a pistonless design which I will be uploading very soon. Here we go. So here's just the adder design. It's really close together because I was trying to go for compactness as I used to build doors, but I'm getting more into logic now. And here are my little registers. These are D flip-flops. And here is the read right here. I'm not exactly sure if these are called registers, but I'm pretty sure. Anyway, here is the output of the addition. And here's the output of the subtraction. The reason this line is going up here because positive subtraction is basically the same as addition, but negative is slightly different because we need to reinvert it and add 1, just like when we start subtracting. Of course, I will make a separate tutorial for going in depth. And here's my binary to BCD decoder. Also up here, I hooked up both of these together right over here into these decoders. And just to mention, this is Benny Cube's design of the binary to BCD. I will link his channel in the description, so you can just look at that down below. And so now we go into some decoders here. These are just standard decoders. Now these go into lines, and only one of them will activate at a time. As you can see, this one is activated right now because 1 is on. And if I just turn off sin, you'll see that it goes back to the first state. So there you go. Sin is now off. So now we can see that the wire has now switched from the second one to the first one. In computers and binary, everything starts as 0 and not 1. Just for knowledge. And here is the actual display. This goes up 2 floors, you can call it, and it goes straight into the 7-segment display. If you have any questions about this calculator, feel free to ask, and that's just about it. See you. But before you go, please comment, rate, subscribe. See you now.